before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today we're going to go into FPUC ending soon. As everyone know, I've made a few videos on it recently about Florida FPUC is ending on June 26th. So that's about 8 days from now? About 8 days from now, Florida's FPUC will be ending. Now I don't know if it's going to be exactly on the 26th where it just been cut short, because you know when you request benefits, they're in arrears. So maybe after the 26th you still have another claim to do. Maybe I think it's going to be like a week where it goes into the 26th. And then after that last week that goes into the 26th, that next week probably won't have the $300 FPUC. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how it's going to look. Alright. I remember back in December when I requested for the last week of December, I got that $300. So, but then again, that's kind of a different scenario. But at any rate, I believe since it ends on the 26th, even though you're requesting benefits after the 26th, then long as the benefit that you're requesting is before the 26th, you will still get the $300 for that. But if it's going to be the week after, then no. Then again, yes, I think I'm correct, because in December, I think my last week I requested after they ended it, but I still got it because the week was before that deadline. So I believe that's how it works. Comment below, let me know if I'm correct on that, but I believe that's how it works. But anyway, so we know on the 26th the FPUC will end in Florida, but there are a lot of other states doing the same thing. And I had a few questions in the comments section about what other states are doing it. So I got a list. I found a list that lists the states that are ending the FPUC right now. And this list I think is not updated to the dates. It's updated till the 16th. But I believe that Louisiana and maybe another state or two threw their names in the hat right now that they're going to end the FPUC as well. But let's get into this list. This is from the site Saving to Invest. States ending extra $300 weekly unemployment early, including PUA and PEUC extension payments. News and updates as 26 states now terminating benefits. The article says this is a scary outcome for the millions of unemployed workers currently getting the extra $300 weekly unemployment payment FPUC program, in addition to the federally funded unemployment benefits under the PUA, PEUC, or EB programs. And now, in the coming weeks, it is expected that nearly 50% of unemployed workers will lose access to federally funded pandemic benefits following legal directives by governors to their state unemployment agencies to terminate participation in one or all of the recently extended federal pandemic-related unemployment programs. At this stage, 26 states are ending benefits early, with 3 to 4 more expected to follow in the coming days. See the full list below and state-specific termination dates. Now, just like what I said, I believe Louisiana and a couple other ones right now just threw their names in the hat. So comment below if your state is on this list, or if your state is slated to be next. Alright. Why are states canceling unemployment benefits early? The driver or rationale behind the early termination of benefits, especially the extra $300 per week, is to alleviate the labor shortage many businesses in these states are seeing as pandemic restrictions are lifted. Business owners in particular are saying that hiring workers is a challenge due in large part to the enhanced and supplementary unemployment programs funded by Washington. By refusing to take and participate in federal funding, the goal is cut off this federal financial assistance and to stop incentivizing and paying workers to stay at home rather than encouraging them to return to the workplace. However, there is also a large political element to the early cancellation of benefits, given the vast majority of states doing this are led by Republican governors. What does this mean for my claim? After the specified state termination date shown in the table below, claimants getting PUA, PEUC, or extended benefits won't be able to get paid under those programs, or under these programs, which also means they won't then be eligible for the $300 FPUC weekly payment. Note that some states are only canceling the extra $300 FPUC weekly payment and leaving the PUA and PEUC extensions in place until September 6, 2021. Benefits under the PUA and PEUC pay out up to the date's maximum unemployment benefit amount, but cover a broader of workers not generally covered by traditional state unemployment. For states that cancel participation in all pandemic unemployment programs, PUA, PEUC, and FPUC, jobless claimants will only have access to the pre-pandemic regular state unemployment, which many won't qualify for if they have been unemployed for over 12 months. This will especially hit PUA claimants who don't qualify for state unemployment. So if Florida decided to cut that out, a lot of you guys who drove Lyft, Uber, who did all the gig work, DoorDash, Instacart, Grubhub, stuff like that, then you won't be able to get the PUA anymore, because that's strictly for self-employed people. All right, that's only if they cut out the full program. But right now it's looking like they're just cutting the FPUC portion and they're keeping the PUA in place. This could mean the average received would drop from $630 per week, that's not in Florida, including the $300 FPUC, to $0 according to the Century Foundation. A total of 4 million laid off Americans will forego roughly $23.3 billion in benefits due to the number of early program terminations. Which states are ending pandemic unemployment benefits early, including the $300 weekly payment? The following states have officially announced plans to end one or all pandemic unemployment programs and associated payments early. I have provided additional information following the table on a state-by-state basis, including the official announcement where available. If your state is not listed here, they will be keeping benefits till the current September 6, 2021 expiry, or a week ending September 4th in most states. I will keep updating the table as more information or state announcement comes to hand. You can stay connected via the options below. Again, like I said, if you're in Florida and you're getting PUA, the PUA stays in place, the FPUC is being cut. But if they decide to cut the whole thing, then if you're self-employed, it's a wrap. Okay. Alabama, look like they're cutting $300 FPUC, PUA, PEUC, and MEUC. So they look like they're cutting everything. And that's actually tomorrow, June 19th. So you guys in Alabama, June 19th, it's a wrap. Alaska, they're just cutting a $300 FPUC, and that started on June 12th. Arizona, $300 FPUC, that will be July 10th. So they got a few more weeks. So Arizona, they're cutting it on July 10th. Man, Alabama, y'all getting hit. Arkansas, $300 FPUC, PUA, PEUC, and MEUC. Yeah, Arkansas, y'all about to get slapped too. That's starting on June 26th, just like Florida. Florida, right next. $300 FPUC, June 26th. Okay, so we're just doing the FPUC. So you guys still getting the the little bit of PUA. But again, go to the link below. Click Wealth Dasher. You can make that up with no problem. Go ahead, drive, get that money with Wealth Dasher, $500 to $1,000 a week, just dashing around town. All right. So go click the link below for Wealth Dasher. Get started right now. Boom. You won't have to worry about it. We got about a week left. Georgia cutting the whole gamut, June 26th. Idaho cutting the whole gamut, June 19th, which is tomorrow. Indiana, they hitting everybody. They hitting the whole thing, kicking it out the door, June 19th. Iowa, everything gone, June 12th. They just did that. Maryland, everything, July 3rd. Interesting. So right before the holiday, they cutting you off. That's crazy. Mississippi, everything, June 12th. Missouri, everything, June 12th. Dang, y'all done already. Montana, June 26th, everything. Nebraska, they cutting the whole thing off, June 19th. New Hampshire, they cutting everything off, June 19th. So a lot of this stuff is happening. It's happened already and it's coming tomorrow. And on the 26th, we got about a week left. North Dakota, June 19th, tomorrow. Ohio, $300 FPUC, the 26th. Oklahoma, everything, June 26th. South Carolina, everything, June 30th. So they give you an extra couple of days. Ooh. South Dakota, everything, June 26th. Tennessee, everything, July 3rd. Texas, whole program gone, June 26th. Utah, whole program, June 26th. West Virginia, everything, June 19th, which is tomorrow. And Wyoming, tomorrow, your stuff is cut. Alright. So I'm not going to get into all of that, but that's pretty much what's going on with that. So this website is Saving to Invest, and everybody's programs, man, it's kind of hard. It seems like most of them, they're cutting everything. Some of them, FPUC just getting cut, but it seems like everybody else, man. So I'm going to leave this up for a minute so you guys can check it out. But yeah, that's the list. That's the list right there. Man, I don't know what to say about that. Here's the thing though. They're saying that people don't want to go back to work. Well, you got to realize this. It's mainly people who are making under $15 an hour. And that's from what I was reading. They're making under $15 an hour. So they figure, well, if I'm making under $15 an hour and I'm making a little more to sit home, what am I go back to work for? My bill is going to be behind. I'm caught up now. But the other side of that is this. You can do something about that though. You don't have to sit on unemployment. I always tell you. Take this time to get your credit together. Get your credit together. And you can start by clicking the link below. The credit monitoring link, and get all 3 scores from all 3 credit bureaus with your reports. That's Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. So you can get your scores and know where you're at, and that way you can see what you need to do to get that stuff off your credit. And I got videos in the do-it-yourself credit repair playlist where you can go and look and see how to get stuff off your credit report. Boost your credit score. That way you can qualify for funding within your own financial institution. You don't have to worry about all this government stuff. And also, as far as the unemployment concern, you can easily, I mean, if you got a vehicle, you can go ahead and click that Wealth Dasher link below and get started doing that. That's going to be more than what you make a week on unemployment. We're talking about an easy $100 a day. Easily. Easy $100 a day doing that. On top of that, if you don't want to use your own vehicle, go ahead and click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. That way you don't have to use your own vehicle. Or if you don't even have a vehicle, you can still do it because now you can use their cars to do it. Alright? So there's ways to get around it. You don't have to just be stuck with this stuff. I mean, they're about to cut you off. They're going to pretty much force you to get out there and do it. So if you're in any of these states, and I say Louisiana is next. Now, even if they don't cut off the whole program, I mean, $300 is a big jump. I mean, out here in Florida, from what I understand, I'm not in everybody's pocket, so I don't know. But from what I understand, out here in Florida, the average person's only getting about $100-125 a week anyway. I think the most is $275. But the average person only getting $100-125 a week in the PUA. That's it. So the $300 just put you over $400 in the PUA. So if you can make $500 a week, doing about what? 3 to 5, I say 5 to 6 hours a day, riding around on your own time. You can cut the app off when you feel like it, you know. Just book 30-minute increments. Or they say 30-minute blocks. Then you can easily make $500 a week on your own time. Like I say, 3 to 5, I say 3 to 5, I say 5 hours. So 5 hours a day. 5 hours a day. You start around lunchtime, you end, you know, right before lunchtime end, or you end, or you cut off, you know, right at dinner time. So I say 11 o'clock until, let's just say what, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 11 to 6 o'clock. 11 to 6 o'clock, bam, you made over $100 every day. Every day. You're going to do it around breakfast time, between like 7 o'clock to like what, 10:30ish. And then you go back around lunchtime and you're done for the day. That's your 5 hours right there, $100. Easy. So then you don't need unemployment, right? You just made $2,000. Unemployment, you're only getting $1,600. So it's not hard to get around, right? So that's all I really want to show you. I want to show you what states was in the mix already cutting you off. Most of these are starting tomorrow. Some of them you already cut off. The latest I've seen was July 3rd. That's the latest I've seen, and that's Maryland. Everybody else, it happened on the 12th into the 30th of this month. So everything getting cut off for most of you. Some of you just the $300 FPUC, and regardless, you shouldn't be depending on that anyway. Yeah, it helps, but if you can get out here and make your own money, remember, with DoorDash, you don't even need a newer car. You don't even need a car. Remember, you can go to Wealth Hire Car, and you can use their card to do it. Don't need a car. But if you don't want to use your car, the same thing. Click the Wealth Hire Car link. Or if you want to use your car don't have to be new. It could be up to 10 years old, I think a little older than that. Just go around with your, with the DoorDash bag and bam, $100, easy. You can get started in a few days. 2 to 3 days, I think tops how they get you going. But anyway, go ahead and click the Wealth Dasher link below to get started there. Remember, if you want to start working on your credit, click the credit monitoring link. All right. Want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link. You want to know how I get a lot of cash back? Go ahead and click my favorite cash back. But check out my favorite cash back sites by clicking the cash back link below. All right. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to It's a Wacy. And as always, until the next video, let's get this money.